No one wants to immigrate to a socialist country. The desperate people of Central America who come to our border are not actually refugees. They are economic migrants. They're lining up to come to our country because of our free enterprise system. Full stop. End of story. They come here for capitalism. They are fleeing socialism. They are fleeing dysfunctional, corrupt, crony governments. That's it. Not climate change. Which brings me to the situation in Venezuela, which is dire and getting worse every day. It is purely ironic that AOC, a Latina, is the leader of America's socialist movement, because no one knows better than Hispanics that these ideas do not work. The human heart desires freedom, and that includes economic freedom. Hispanics leave places like El Salvador and Mexico, where connections to government and power are rewarded instead of ingenuity and hard work. Places where dictators promise utopia, but have turned their countries into living hell. Not long ago, Venezuela was the richest country in Latin America. It was considered the jewel of Latin America. Today, it is the poorest. And by the way, Chavez fans, the Hollywood boys who were cheering him on, they've never had to apologize to the Venezuelan people either. Today in Venezuela, mothers with professional degrees, this is a story that was in the Washington Post, mothers with professional degrees are unable to feed their babies, their children. They cross the border into Colombia to sell their bodies for groceries that they can't find or afford in Venezuela. I'm here to tell you that socialism leads to desperation. It leads to indignities. It leads to hunger. And it leads to death. You would know that if there wasn't a blackout in your textbooks about all the atrocities done in the name of socialism. That is the story of socialism, and that is the battle we are in right now. It is your job. It is your job to carry this torch. It is your job to be informed so you can help fight back and educate other young people who are being misled by teachers and professors and really dumb people like AOC.